Well, everybody, a little bit of an update with what's happening to some of our plant. Last year, you all know we embarked on a big journey of creating Georgian and getting the lorry and getting it out there. And it was very well publicised. Well, in the background, after going to Alec Wilkinson's with her, or my beloved, I should call it really, 4755, we decided that we wanted to give her the works. Now, a lot of guys will know that we've done this because we have had the tractor at shows and stuff, but for some of our fans out there on YouTube and that, etc., that maybe don't see us on other social media sites, we have her done. What we did to the tractor was, once we got it mechanically sorted at Alec Wilkinson's, off to Johnny Blakely she went, really the only guy that we would trust to do this sort of work. He has went through the tractor, gave it a full restoration, but as well as that, we have put a new pickup hitch on it through hand engineering. We have got new rims. We've went for the BKT V-Flecto, I think there's different ranges, but they're the V-Flecto BKTs. We got her up on the 710s like Alex suggested. We spoke to Aggregear and they made the rims for us, and we chatted to them about trying the V-Flecto BKT tyres. It's totally transformed the look of the tractor. We absolutely love how it looks. And then we met Mick. We met Mick from Vantage Ireland, and Mick told me he could auto steer this tractor, ISO bus it and do all these things, and to be honest with you, I laughed. I thought this was impossible. I really did. No, it's not impossible. We got him up here. He doesn't like driving. He said he only does a few miles in the year in his car, but we brought him all the way up here to GRASSMEN HQ to basically install the machine, give us the basics so we can go out into the yard, play with the satellites, and then we'll catch up with him again when we get round to getting into the field and getting some work done. So, what have you done to my 47, Mick?
I've improved it. So your 47 now has the same technology, electrically wise, as a 6250R. So you have full auto steer, you have full Wi-Fi in the cab, and you have full ISOBUS, task control, everything, the whole lot inside in it.
How is that possible?
Trimble, luckily enough. So what we do always is Trimble systems for agriculture. So we can do basic steering systems all the way up to full RTK autopilot steering systems, the same you'd find in a brand new tractor.
Now, when you say basic systems all the way up to the top, what have you installed in this tractor?
Top of the range. You cannot get better. It is cutting edge of what we have.
Look, I don't know much about it yet, but I know looking around the back of the tractor, I see a little plug.
That's ISOBUS. The old days, if you had a fertiliser spreader, you had a sprayer, you had a baler, you'd have all these control boxes up in your right-hand side window, and then you'd have another guidance screen as well in front of you. So all of a sudden you can't see out the window. So the whole idea of ISOBUS is one screen in the cab. It does your guidance, it will control your spreaders, sprayers once they're ISOBUS enabled, and then you've only one screen in the cab and she controls everything for you. So it's less clutter and plus less expense. You don't have to buy a monitor with each implement.
And you have, I do see a Trimble steering wheel now, it's the one giveaway. What about the original steering wheel?
I have that in a safe place, Garrett.
It still exists?
It still exists.
Just in case I decide to sell this tractor someday.
That's the whole beauty of this system. We decided there was an option of a hydraulic system, which we could put in, basically marrying into the hydraulic system of the tractor, and she'd be tied to the tractor, or really would be tied to it. Whereas with the beauty of the electric steering wheel is, yes, we can take a whole lot off, and you will never know we were there, and put back on your original steering wheel, and it's the same as it was before.
Is it totally weird that we have took a 30-odd-year-old tractor and we've fired this type of technology into it? Are you seeing a lot of this happening now?
This is not the oldest tractor I've done.
Seriously, no?
I have done an older John Deere, and we have done everything from this vintage all the way up. Typically, if a guy has a good reliable tractor that's maybe 4 or 5 years old and he does want guidance, we can come in and offer that. We can also put it onto new tractors as well. So as you said, you can buy it from the factory with their own system, but you can also buy the tractor guidance already, which means we can plug into that as well and we can run that. So there's certain features that we have that some of the manufacturers mightn't have, and vice versa. So it's certain tasks you might want to complete, you might want to come to us for your screen and for your software basically side of things, rather than going to manufacturer, and then you can use a guidance ready machine. So we're both old retrofit like this lady, and all the way up, every single brand of tractor, all the way up to present day.
Well, look, it's only one thing for it. I think we'll have to jump in and try and show us a wee bit about how it works and what exactly it is we need to do to get this off the ground. So, oh boys, there's not much room in there. Right, big man. What is going on here? So, how am I meant to see where I'm going?
That's just a screensaver, so...
You're telling me she's guiding. I know I like your screensaver, we're going to have to update it though.
Yeah, we'll have to take a better picture, I think, will we?
She's a wee bit different looking from then.
Yeah, she is.
So this is how I come into my programme now. How do I get my internet up so that I can watch movies when I'm driving?
So, you can. See the browser in the middle there? Press browser. And she's looking up...
no way.
Type in GRASSMEN.
No way. There's Kirsty. So she's wired up to the internet at all times.
So we've a modem in this with a roaming SIM card. So you'll have internet no matter where you go. No, I don't recommend watching videos while you're driving, okay?
Come on now. I wouldn't do that there. There's Gary and Georgie-Ann. But all joking aside, if you were out in the field or the likes of me, and you have the business or whatever, you could pull in, you could jump on, no matter where you go pretty much, you could jump on, look in and sort of an email or something out if you have to, if you're under pressure.
You can put an app for your emails on it, the whole lot.
So she's fully integrated into that there. How do we get this thing auto-guiding?
So you see on the right hand side the Precision IQ, the big icon there, the donkey, press that, and this is our app for guidance. So this is your home screen.
Okay.
So this is where you see all your settings and that everything is working okay. So it's like checking your tractor for oil in the morning. That's where we are.
It's very informative.
Google Maps background and everything. Just in case you were lost.
Right, okay.
So the simple stuff on the left hand side there, the tiles there. So centre point RTX fast, that's okay. That'll go green when you're outside the shade, when we can see satellites.
Of course.
And then below that is just our system. So our device is our screen TMX 2050. It's a tick saying we're here, we're happy. TM200 is a module here. It's saying we're happy, and the nav controller is the silver box beside the seat here for your steering controls, and it's saying yeah, I'm happy, I'm all here. So it's just a system check, that's all it is. If you move across in just below the home thing there, you've got vehicle. So you can actually move the system from tractor to tractor. So obviously tractors are different measurements, different sizes, so you can click on vehicle and you'll be able to swap it between vehicles. So we just have the 4755 at the moment, but we can go a new vehicle and we can create a new vehicle for it to go into, which is a new tractor.
451 Agro Primo.
Yep, no problem.
And then just put in, and you've all the measurements in there for 47, is that?
And full calibration, yeah, all that is all in there. Measurements are critical. That's gets you from that accuracy down to 1 inch accuracy. So measurements are the key. So if you press the back icon there, just above the John Deere, yeah. So we have our tractor, we're happy, and now below that, implement. So she's obviously going to pull different implements depending on the time of year and whatever he's doing. So at the moment I've just put in a cultivator and a 3 metre cultivator.
What are you trying to say about this tractor? You trying to say she's only fit for a 3 metre cultivator?
No, it was only a test. The top one is 6 metres.
We were doing well. We were becoming friends there.
That was before you got it fixed up. Now she's fixed up.
I'd be expecting minimum 6. No. Then I woke up and left my head out of the cornflake. Right, so you've in like a cultivator here, 3 metres width. So she's doing a 3 metre swath. Hitch to application point. So that's is that from like the point of her arm to the start of the machine, or what would that figure be?
Exactly, you're right. So back to the boom of the sprayer if you have a sprayer on, or back to where a rotavator engages the ground, where it actually starts working.
First point it engages
the ground. Yeah, correct. So if you can press new there, just for the fun of it, you can create a new implement. So we'll leave that at none. That's if you want to do isobus. We don't want to do that yet. So you just pick your job. What are you going doing? Are you going spraying? Are you going spreading? Are you going tilling? Are you going spreading slurry? Harvesting? Now, not everything is covered there, so you will pick something that will be close enough to what you want to do.
Slurry season's coming.
So press next, bottom right, right. So you've go right or drag line, yeah, you can go drag line next. And you can rename it if you want to. So you can put the brand in, or if you have a favourite name for it, you can change the name. Yeah, perfect, 10 metre dribble bar, yeah. And next in the bottom, good man. Now, hitch type. So if you click into hitch type at the top with the exclamation mark, it tells you it really wants it. Below the type there. Yeah, that's it. So is it a drawbar or is it on the arms? Probably on the arms. And then the hitched application point. So how far from the arm back to the dribble bar? That'd be short enough, wouldn't it?
Depending on what type, and the
It
way they
depends
work,
on-
whether they're at the rate. We'll call it 1.
Perfect. And the tick went. And then now you can go next on the bottom right. And then now we have the widths. So the very top one there, number 2, is the first one to put in. So you put in 10 meters, because I say you named it 10. So then the one below it, it put in 10 meters already. So it's 10 meters wide. Now because I view on RTK correction, which is 1 inch accuracy, we don't need to do overlaps or skips or anything like that.
I'm with you.
You don't need to nudge or anything like that.
Yeah.
If you're on lesser accuracy, like range point or something like that, you'd be putting in a 6 inch overlap or 15 centimeters of an overlap. But we don't need to, because you're on top of the range.
Physical width is the physical width of the machine.
Exactly.
So its working width is 10, but it could be,
10.3 or 2 maybe.
0.3.
Yep.
Just for.
And the physical length. Now this is more for safety if we're turning at the headland automatically. She's a big one.
Oh, we don't do wee ones. Right, okay, so I have, what have I done?
No, this is next swart. This is going to turn the tractor automatically to the headland. We're not going to go that far with regards. We'll let you turn it to headland. You can steer yourself for the headland for the moment.
But I'm not being funny, can it do it?
Yes, she's ready to do it for you.
And now in the New Holland, it was called IntelliSteer.
So
It's
next,
the same idea.
next swart is calling this. So at the end of your straight run up the field, you press. It'll warn you. You're coming to the end of your run. Do you want me to turn the wheel for you? And you press yes, and she will turn the headland for you. And you can decide which pattern as well you want to do. And how many, let's say you have a big implement behind you, you don't want to turn hard or shunting at the headland, you can skip every second swat and she'll do it automatically for you.
Go next this time.
Yeah. And then summary is just giving you a rough, it's telling you what you've entered in.
Save it.
Yeah, save it, and now she's saved. Once you do it once, that's it. They're all there.
That is fairly straightforward now to put that machine in there.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect. Now press the back arrow on the left. Yeah, mine. No, we don't need the material, so because we're not controlling the implement. And then on your top right is your field. So if you're going to a new field, you press on field, and you go create new. So nice thing there is.
New field?
Yeah, new. And you just name your field.
Okay. Go for the moss field. Let's see if she can grab.
Now you see a nice thing there now, Gareth. So see the list?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's not exactly in alphabetical order, because it's going to be organised in distance to the tractor. So you see in the left there is in shaded writing beside GRASSMEN HQ, it's 34 metres away from the tractor. So when you drive to the field the next day, the first one on the list is the one that's closest to you. So you don't have to be searching down through the list of names of fields. It's always there ready and waiting for you.
And she's ready.
Yeah.
She thinks I'm in this moss field.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know what I mean.
And
yeah.
you see, and you've got your Google Maps on the right in, just to make sure you are in the right place.
Newcastle, not Newcastle, right? Okay, I'm with you.
Press back then.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you see it in the task automatically populated, it says we're at Slurry. Simple, you don't have to do anything. She's ready for you. She knows we're going at Slurry, so she's going to record that we're going to this field and we're going at Slurry. When you go back to the field, then next day or next month, when you change your implement, let's say to your fertiliser spreader, that will go down to spreading automatically for you. So your field will stay the same, but your task will change. So you're doing a different job basically. So you'll have all the records for your field at the end of the year. That's you set up. So now you press run. Yeah, it's let you in. This is your basic run screen.
Boundaries, AB lines, whatever I decide to do.
Exactly.
And this is the little bit where I'm coming in from. If you are using even competitor stuff, they're all working on the basic principle at this stage.
Everyone has decided to go AB for a long time ago, which makes it easier for every farmer and everyone using these, that they can just go in and go, yeah, I want to do an AB line, and everyone knows what an AB line is. And it's as you see it there, you've AB and A plus, see the A with the arrow? That's a very nice one. If you go into the field and you want to auto steer straight away, it'll bring up a compass, and whatever way the tractor's pointed, you can throw up a line
for this to work.
And it'll let you engage straight away. So you don't have to go to B, you can just direct yourself towards B and away you go. Yeah.
Once you do like 2 or 3 meters or something like that.
Oh
there.
no, as you sit at the corner.
So my point is, I sit here and I go, that's where I'm aiming. There's the cow.
Yeah.
I'm aiming for the cow.
Yeah.
Start. She's going to end up where that cow was.
She will. Hopefully she'll move.
The cow moves.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
So.
And then boundary.
Boundary is your top one. If you want to record a boundary around the field. Again, we should get outside for signal. And below it is the headland pattern. So if you want to do multiple rounds of the headland first, and then do your ABs inside in that, which most people would do.
This is where the tractor should be working in America.
Yes. I've yet to see somebody in Ireland using that now, to be fair.
Oh, I would nearly chance it.
Just a couple of quick things. Your top right hand side there, you've got a raised steering wheel. When you have a line created, you can press that engages the steering. So it starts.
I know it won't, but
yeah, that's what engages steering. Now we can put in a switch for you, but I couldn't get you on the phone, so I didn't know where to put it on the dash for you. So we can put a switch in. So if your hands are down around here at the headland when you're turning and you want to engage, you can just press a button down here rather than trying to search up on the screen where do I press the button. We can just put a little button there.
I wasn't that big a problem if that wee GoPro was out of the way. To be honest, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's me saying on.
On, yeah.
Basically.
She takes over.
Okay.
Now, just a nice one for you to look at is, we said we'd Isobus. In case you don't believe me, this is an Isobus fertilizer spreader. It's dummy, it's just the software of it. So this is going to think she's got a spreader on behind her. So if you press the home icon underneath the satellite symbol there, and press stop on the bottom right.
Stop!
Give me 1 second there.
Plug her in, boy. So we'll say we're not moving, health and safety and all that.
So, exactly. On the left hand side, see the small icons there, where you pressed home, and then there's a UT second from the bottom. So that's your universal terminal. Now, it's not coming up because I have it turned off. So press the home icon again, and then press the settings tab on the left near the bottom there, blue one, good man. And on the left hand side you see Isobus halfway down. And on the right now, see the slide buttons? The top one, enable UT, yeah, and the one below it, task control, perfect. And now she's after seeing it, see, she's picked it up. And the back arrow, like on your smartphone. And now go into UT again.
No way!
Full Isobus, task control, everything.
Oh, you're sporting the old Caverland spreader here, I see.
We're brand agnostic now, we're brand agnostic.
Wow. Oh, well, this says like, you know, we could, I know we're laughing and joking, but we could reverse up to those mowers, plug in that lead, and she would bring them up.
She'll bring everything up for you.
Section control?
Yes, full section control. Once the spreader can do it, you can control it here. Now that looks like a big thing, so if you're in the field working, you don't want to see that while you're working in the field. So if you press the home icon top left, and if you go back into implement on the middle, dead center, yeah, and fertilizer spreader, select him, press the back arrow at the top left, yeah, there you go. And now see your task has gone right in the lower right. Let's go into task there and just press new, because we're not doing slurry now anymore, we're doing spreading. So see, she's saying spreading, click OK, yep. Now press back, and on the bottom right press your run again. Takes a second.
Oh, okay.
And now on your right hand side, see on the right with the seed and the water drop?
Yeah.
Press that, and now press where it says target rate there. Now you can change your rate and everything from that, and it'll tell the Isobus implement what to do. So instead of actually opening up the UT the whole time, you can control it from there, and you can see your sections on the bottom, the 12 sections. And just to be sure, if you see up beside the boundary button there, you'll see there's a little arrow up to the right. That's your UT. So if you want to be fully sure, you can go back in and check it there. And now to get rid of it, just press the seed and the water again on the right hand side, and then press the collapse, sorry, press that again, and now press the collapse one, and it gets it out of the way. So now you can still see where your tractor's going, what lines you're on, and you've all your controls for your fertiliser spreader or sprayer or whatever you've on. You want to be playing with this now for the rest of the day, yeah? Beautiful.
Anything else I need to know? The only thing we need to do is get something out and get going.
We need to be in the field. And to be fair now, this is a good quick run through, but the right way to learn this is me and you in the field doing a job, and we actually use it properly. We can put in a camera, so that's we can put in an external camera if you want it.
But she will take it.
She will take a camera, yeah.
Take a camera anywhere you want, whether it's on a machine or whatever.
And what's a nice feature, I see you looked at it there, is see the camera at the bottom right hand side there?
Yeah.
That's a screenshot button. So.
Oh, hold on. Big lad, I'm having an issue. Screenshot.
Screenshot it. Go
back
in.
to my browser.
Send it to me. Or send it to the Cavernal in person if it's the spreader or the whatever manufacturer it is. Brilliant job. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
No.
I have to get rid of that browser.
No, very. It looks great. It looks simple. Need to upgrade our picture. Need a wee speaker. Need to get Gary to get me a wee speaker wired in here so I can hear me music and all the rest of it going down the road. Super.
Perfect.
Thank you, sir. In the meantime, so this tractor now is pretty much ready. We're going to send it back to Alec Wilkinson's to do some tillage work, which we believe it should do. There's a couple of things we need to just sort on it as of yet. The main thing being the front window that was knocked out during Two Legends and a Donkey. It's still not fixed. It's still a little bit of perspex. I'm struggling to let go of that, but we're going to have to maybe put that final bit of glass on it. We did take the dent out in the bonnet as well. That's her. She's ready for action, and we hope you like what we've done with her, and watch this space, because we hope to put this old girl to a bit of good hard work this year with all the modern technology and really see, can it compete, can it stay up with some of the old ones, but done in our way.